What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Back with some news, man. Some hip hop and much more, man, leading into 2023. Hope y'all had a great new year, man. I'm going through it. Y'all know what it is, but we still got to talk these topics. So make sure to get up in the comments, coffee, talk it up with me, man, and kicking things off. RIP Gangsta Boo, man. Like, I tapped in on a brief live yesterday, and the news that hit, you know what I mean? Like, individuals were broken up, fans, individuals within the hip hop world. Like, I couldn't believe it. Gangsta Boo dead at 43. And right away, right off the rip, I was hearing reports that she was found dead on her porch. And we immediately started hearing about that Fenty Wap, right? And, for those that tap into the platform, all the time around the regular, over here on J Coffee Talk, whenever drugs, addiction, sobriety, getting off the drugs, and just the streets, etc. When those conversations come up, you know what I mean? Coffee's always like, yo, put them drugs down. I ain't judging nobody. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I ain't better than no one. But it's just wow, dangerous out here in this era. It's very scary with the youth being influenced to pick up the drugs. And it's all that toxic, synthetic, Fenty Wap made in a cartel lab in the middle of the desert or wherever the fuck is coming from, just killing everyone out here. As I always point out, it's just so bizarre, man. There's really something behind that. Like the whole idea of the drug game being a revenue stream, killing off the customer base just doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? So we know something just different is at play here. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother discussion we can get into. You know what I mean? Make sure if you're new to, man, you sub up. We drop content all the time, and we do a lot of live streams where you can just tap in and bring up a topic. You know what I mean? If that's something you would like to discuss more, make sure you do that. Sub up, tap into them lives. But getting back to what we were just talking about, like, it's scary, man. The youth is influenced to pick this ish up, and it's just killing motherfuckers. Like, it's some very odd times we're living in. Maybe just some pure demonry going on. I don't know, man. But getting back to Gangsta Boo, when I was hearing these reports and everything, I'm like, that at 43 just found, I don't even know if that was official, y'all, or that was speculation with the being found on just sitting on her porch reports or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just found dead. I mean, that's what gets so crazy when it comes to a lot of issues. You see sources talking to the press, to the media, you know what I mean? And it's like, how close are these sources? How official are these sources? But I just was seeing this and I was like, man, don't be putting the drugs on her, if we don't know that's exactly what it is, right? But there's more reports coming out that sources close to her, again, it gets tricky when it comes to sources speaking to the media, but they, I guess seem to have it on some sort of good authority that this source is saying she went out to a concert with her brother, and at some point her brother was overdosing, had to get hit with that Narcan, be hospitalized, and ended up being okay. And then later, Gangsta Boo was found dead and had some, drugs on her person found on her that were indeed laced with the Fenty Wap. That's what we're hearing. I don't know. It's just very sad, man. As a lot of people got a lot of love for her, and just the whole 3-6 Mafia collective, whether they all still rock or collab together. I mean, that's a whole nother story. They just got a big following from day one. I always kind of looked at them as just a different type of artist. Like, they had their own style, own swag, etc. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was like, man, don't be putting that Fenty on her. But, it seems things are indicating that could be what it is, because originally I'm just hearing found dead. It could be a heart attack, it could be a stroke, it could be an embolism or whatever. I don't know, but more media outlets picking it up and running with this story. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes individuals, like, at different outlets, will just run with other ish. I try to, go through it with logic, thought, but I don't know, it's very sad. Comment, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what your favorite track by her was. But yeah, she was like still active in the rap game. You see the different imagery and what playing during this video and whatnot, like she had just said, like, yo, this was my 2022, took to her gram and share what 2022 is like, and she was looking forward to 2023. You know, like a lot of us are out here. Like I said, it's some wild times we all going through. Again, y'all know who flock with me, Jay Coffee Talks, really going through it out here, man. But things could always be worse. You know, we could not be alive, or whatever the case may be, man. R.I.P. To this individual. You know, 2023's here. It seems she was focused, ready to keep pushing on with her career, and just going right into the New Year's. She's deceased, man. So rest in peace. Again, comment with all your thoughts, etc. Let's talk. Moving along, man. Getting into some news, talking about, you know, some other individuals in the blogosphere. First up, we got 1090 Jake. You know, the amazing come up that this dude had. I guess he's going at it with Boston Richie. We'll get to that in another video, man. But I just wanted to share, you know, in Boston Richie is being labeled a snitch, you know. Again, we'll talk about that in another video. But right here, he just threw this thing up. You know, I thought it was kind of funny. You guys let me know what you think. He's reflecting on the new year, as well as getting at, you know, the snitches and whatnot. He says in 2023, long as you ain't snitch worse than 6'9", your career gonna be fine. So he's cracking jokes. He's getting at these rappers, you know, who ain't really about that life. And when put under that pressure, we'll get to talking. You know, if you ain't snitch worse than 6'9", you're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? And then reportedly now he's going at it with Boston Richie. Let me know if y'all think that's funny. Let me know your thoughts. I always got to throw it out there when this topic comes up. You know, Jay Coffee Talks, not a gangster. I'm a nerd. I'm a square. So I'm just looking at what 1090's saying here and saying, man, that was some clever wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Then another individual in the blogosphere, you know, we've covered a lot on this channel. Of course, y'all know we're talking about MILK74, right? Big year in 2022 for MILK74, right? Whacking at him 22, tried to bring this man down, right? They tried to they did send the bots to his page and tried to pluck up his revenue stream, his platform, but it got worked out. Froze his channel up for a little while. They sorted it out. The subs fell down, and Milk kept grinding and got up to that 100K. You know what I mean? So congrats to him. You know, whether you always, in my opinion, I always say, like, whether you fuck with MILK74 or not, you gotta respect the grind. I mean, you ain't gotta do, but I'm just saying, it's not an easy feat to push a platform the way he has and do the damn thing, you know. But you know, he said, while I am grateful to see the year in 2023, because where I come from, you'll be lucky to, I think he said something like live to see 21 or something, and it's 2023. But then he also threw up this other post. It seems like where Milk's at, they're tripping in his residence, right? Where we've seen motherfuckers pull up there, not pull up there, I don't know, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother story. But we see Milk on them smoke breaks when he goes live and creates content. And he shared this post, man, where they're talking about, you can't be smoking in the stairwell, you can't be smoking in the parking lot or whatever, in the parking garage, right? People, it says, I'm writing you in regards to your guest that continues to smoke on the staircase at Courtesy Patrol. Staircase. Courtesy Patrol observed the gentleman that we believe is an unlisted occupant of your apartment on the staircase smoking again. Any future violation will result in a legal notice served to you, the leaseholder. As a leaseholder, you are liable for your guests. I have reached out to you before regarding this matter and would greatly appreciate that you rectify this situation without further legal escalation. So they're trying to kick Milk and his peoples up out of there for smoking that loud pack, man. What's up with that? You see Milk posted this up, you know, laughing it off like, look out of here, man. This big Milk. I smoke where I please. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I caught Milk. I caught that he threw this up, and I was just like, man, this is crazy, man. You can't, like, Weed like legal everywhere now, but I don't know. They don't like them smoking it in the staircase or in the garage. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all thought that was funny as well. And like, let me know if you think they gonna stop Big Milk from smoking his bud, man. I don't think so. Now peep this, y'all. I don't know if this is some supernatural-ish or what do y'all think about it, but I caught this video going viral on social networks just the other day. And it was like, and we just saw some UFO-ish going on, right? So I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just looking at it all different. What's really out there? What's up with this atmosphere that we live in and whatnot, right? And I see this video pop up talking about what's up with these two suns in Utah, right? And you could clearly see to the left, you see the sun, and then over to the right, it looks like there's a whole nother sun going on. And I'm like, what's this about, man? Is this supernatural? Is this extraterrestrial? Are we really just living in this fake world, like some individuals theorize, right? Where the aliens got us down here like worker ants or whatever, using us for energy or something. I don't know, right? But social networks put up the following message, right, with a fact check about this, where they say there's some regular-ish. Don't worry, right? The fact check, the info says readers added context they thought people might want to know. The video is showing a common atmospheric phenomenon known as sun dogs. I never heard about that. I heard of snow dogs, right? That Cuba Gooding Jr. movie. I ain't never heard of sun dogs. Have you heard of sun dogs? Comment below and let me know. But it goes on to say sun dogs are caused by refraction. Sun dogs are caused by refraction of sunlight by ice crystals in the Earth's atmosphere. This is what gives the optical illusion of multiple suns in the sky. That's crazy, right? I never heard that before. What do y'all think? Is that official? I mean, I know some cats might say coffee. You just could have did a little digging on your own and seen if it seemed official, or like some old X-Files government excuse to you, like, coffee, why didn't you do more digging? Like I always say, sometimes, man, I just throw this itch up there and want to hear the people tap in, right? And see if people already know certain things or whatnot. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'm just lazy, man. I ain't really getting that bag off this like that. So that's why y'all got to support. Help me run them numbers up and keep tapping into the convos. But what do y'all think? Have you heard of sun dogs before? Or does that sound a bit fishy to you, right? Is some extraterrestrial-ish going on or something? Y'all let me know what you guys think. And then to close things out, y'all, last up on this one, guys, Juelz Santana, right? Whenever I think of Juelz, I like, not to diss the man, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with Juelz. I always was a big fan of his music. That whole dipset movement when they came over to the rock and the rock, you know what I'm saying? The roc-a-fella influenced the fashion scene the way they did. Y'all remember, man, right? Everyone throwing them bandanas on, tying bandanas around their legs, right by their Timbs, bandana over the fitted 5 size too big over your ears, right? Like, hey, and all that, right? Like Dipset, like people really like seem to fluck with the whole Dipset swag and style. That was another thing about Dipset, man. Dipset was like, producers seem to almost tailor beats to Dipset. It could be a song on a Dipset track that like it could be something produced by 5 different producers, different tracks, but they almost have that Dipset sound. Like, comment if y'all, let me know if y'all are feeling what I'm saying on that. Like, Griselda seems to be like that to me, where different producers like tailor their sound to Griselda when it's on a Griselda track, rather than it having a different sound to producers. Producers seem to tap in with these artists, Dipset, Griselda, etc. You smell me? But anyways, man, yeah, I be thinking of wasted talent, man. Like, I don't know, Juelz's career was supposed to be so much bigger. Some people think Killer Cam held him down and held his career back. I don't know, he was like, we was talking about substances and addiction and whatnot earlier in this video, man. We know Juelz looking with that syrup and pills and all that, man, it definitely held him back. And flat out, that whole federal gun case, like, he talked about it right on Drink Champs and confirmed it. And I thought about this right off the rip when that happened. Like, man, this man had to be high. bringing a gun to the airport. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But he's been back. He's been out for a grip, trying to push on with his career. Got his cannabis brand. I'm like, yo, drop new music, Juelz. Like flood the scene with some music, man. You know what I mean? Get them streaming numbers up. I don't know, but anyways, man, it seems Kimbella, his wife, and it is like putting it out there that she's single, that she's leaving Juelz. She put up a couple different posts confirming that she's single, man. You see the one says getting back to myself, and the other one, she's on the beach, and it says next chapter, single. You know what I mean? So 2023, she's trying to get her single on and move on to a different chapter in her life. You know, you see someone says single. Oh, hell no. Nah, what in the world did Juelz do to his number one support system while in jail? Beautiful woman, hustler, and great mother. You know what? Shaking my fucking head. Someone else said, well, enjoy this chapter. You tried hard with your marriage. And again, guys, like we know Juelz fucked up more or less. I don't know what happened in their marriage. I'm not going to sit here in front and start and act like I know that. I'm just saying we know this man lost his focus, got, you know, fell into that world of getting high and all that. But I don't know. You know, she stayed with him through high and dry, right? We saw it on, what was that, Love and Hip Hop. We know she stuck with him when he was locked up, but I don't know, you know, 2023, she's doing her own thing. Let me know what y'all think about all that, man. But that's going to close this one out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit them comments on all these topics. Let's talk. Stay tuned. More is dropping soon as coffee. I'm about here. Sub up. Stay tuned. More content, music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.